we're diving into a fascinating topic that has taken the numismatic world by storm: the 2006 P Mint Mark South Dakota $quarter coin. This coin, which was once just another addition to pocket change, now holds a staggering market value of up to $1 million. You heard that right, $1 million for a single quarter. Let's unravel how this seemingly ordinary coin has become the crown jewel for collectors and investors alike. The South Dakota quarter is part of the 50-state quarters program, a series that ran from 1999 to 2008. Each coin in this series commemorated a different state, and South Dakota's design was released in 2006. It features a stunning depiction of Mount Rushmore flanked by wheat stalks and topped with the state bird, the Chinese ring-necked pheasant. At first glance, it seems like a standard quarter with an intricate design. But as they say, the devil is in the details. So, what makes this coin so valuable today? First, let's talk about its minting. The P Mint mark signifies it was minted in Philadelphia, one of the two facilities that produced the South Dakota quarter. While millions of these coins were struck, not all were created equal. There are certain features and conditions that can elevate a coin's value far beyond its face value. The first key factor is rarity. Most 2006 P South Dakota quarters are worth their face value in circulated condition. However, pristine, uncirculated examples, particularly those graded by professional services, can fetch a premium. But here's where things get really interesting. There are specific error coins and unique varieties that make collectors' hearts race. For instance, some coins have misprints or doubling on the design. These errors are rare and highly sought after, pushing their value through the roof. Now, let's get into the million-dollar question. How does a quarter reach a market value of $1 million? For this coin, it's not just about rarity. It's about provenance, condition, and timing. A recent auction saw a flawless, mint state 2006 P South Dakota quarter with an exceptionally high grading sell for a jaw-dropping $1 million. This coin was deemed perfect by experts, a nearly impossible feat considering the mass production process. Condition plays a significant role here. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfection. The $1 million South Dakota quarter was graded MS-70, meaning it was in immaculate condition with no visible flaws under magnification. Coins of this caliber are exceedingly rare, and when they appear, collectors are willing to pay top dollar. Another factor driving the value of this coin is its historical and cultural significance. The South Dakota quarter isn't just a piece of metal, it's a tribute to the state's heritage. Mount Rushmore is one of America's most iconic landmarks, and the design encapsulates the spirit of South Dakota. Collectors are not just buying a coin, they're buying a piece of history. So, how can you tell if you're sitting on a fortune? Start by inspecting any 2006 P South Dakota quarters you have at home. Look for mint errors, like doubling or misalignments, and check the overall condition of the coin. If you think you've found something special, it's worth having it professionally graded. The investment in grading can be small compared to the potential payoff. The story of the 2006 P South Dakota quarter is a testament to the ever-changing world of numismatics. A coin that was once just spare change now commands the kind of money that could buy a house. It's a reminder to always pay attention to the details and to never underestimate the value of something as simple as a quarter. So, what do you think? Could you be holding one of these $1 million coins without even knowing it? Take a close look at your change, because you never know, your next big investment might just be hiding in your pocket. We're diving into an exciting topic that's sure to catch the attention of coin collectors and history enthusiasts alike. We're talking about the 2017 P Mint Mark Ellis Island $quarter, a coin that's turning heads in the market today. By the end of this video, you'll understand why this coin has skyrocketed in value and how one of these coins reached an incredible price of $1.1 million. So stick around. You don't want to miss this. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The Ellis Island Quarter is part of the America the Beautiful series, which began in 2010. Each coin in this series honors a different national park or site, and the Ellis Island Quarter was released in 2017 as the fourth coin that year. The design on the reverse side, or the tail side, beautifully depicts an immigrant family arriving at Ellis Island, gazing toward the future with hope. It's a poignant scene that represents a significant chapter in American history. On the obverse side, or head side, we see the familiar portrait of George Washington, which has been a standard on U.S. quarters for decades. Now, what makes this coin particularly special is the P Mint mark, which indicates it was minted at the Philadelphia Mint. Here's where things get really interesting. Most Ellis Island quarters minted in Philadelphia are worth their face value of 25 cents. They're common in circulation, and you might even have one in your pocket or coin jar right now. But every now and then, an extraordinary specimen comes along that changes everything. In the world of coin collecting, condition is king. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for coins in pristine condition, known as mint state. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a flawless coin. When it comes to the 2017 P Ellis Island Quarter, most examples you'll find are in circulated condition, meaning they've been handled, used, and show signs of wear. However, if you happen to have an uncirculated Ellis Island Quarter that's been preserved in perfect condition, its value can skyrocket. A coin graded MS-67 or MS-68, for example, could fetch hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. But the holy grail is finding one graded MS-70, a coin so pristine that it's essentially perfect under magnification. And that brings us to the $1.1 million coin. Yes, you heard that right. A single 2017 P Ellis Island Quarter recently sold for an astonishing $1.1 million. Why? Well, this particular coin was graded MS-70 by a reputable grading service, making it a flawless example. But there's more to the story. This coin also had what's known as a bull strike, meaning the details on both sides were incredibly sharp and well-defined. It was struck on a perfectly prepared planchet, and even under close examination, there were no visible flaws. On top of that, it had exceptional toning, a natural discoloration that occurs on coins over time, which can sometimes add significant value. But perhaps the biggest factor driving the price was rarity. Out of the millions of Ellis Island quarters minted in Philadelphia, only a handful have been found in such pristine condition. The combination of perfection, rarity, and historical significance made this coin a treasure for collectors, driving the bidding war that resulted in the $1.1 million sale. So, what does this mean for you? Should you start hunting for Ellis Island quarters? Absolutely. While the chances of finding $1 million coin are slim, you never know what you might come across. Start by checking your loose change or coin jars at home. Look for Ellis Island quarters with a P Mint mark and examine them closely. If you think you've found a promising coin, consider having it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. A small investment in grading can turn a common coin into a valuable collector's item. Now, before we wrap up, let's talk about the current market value for the 2017 P Ellis Island Quarter. While most circulated coins are only worth their face value, uncirculated examples can fetch anywhere from $1 to $10, depending on their condition. Higher grade coins, especially those graded MS-67 or higher, can sell for hundreds. If you're lucky enough to find one with exceptional features, such as sharp details or unique toning, you could be looking at a coin worth thousands. And while it's rare, the possibility of finding $1 million coin makes this an exciting treasure hunt. In conclusion, the 2017 P Mint Mark Ellis Island Quarter is more than just spare change. It's a piece of history, a work of art, and for some, a ticket to financial freedom. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just getting started, this coin is a reminder of the hidden treasures that might be sitting right under our noses. Thanks for tuning in. If you found this video helpful or inspiring, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a rare coin, and feel free to share your thoughts on this incredible $1.1 million sale. We're diving deep into a coin that has been making waves in the numismatic world, the 1985 D Washington quarter. Could this coin in your pocket be worth a staggering $1.2 million? Stick around, because we're breaking it all down: the history, the features, and why this particular quarter has reached such an astronomical value in the current market. First, let's start with a bit of history. The Washington quarter was first introduced in 1932, commemorating the 200th birthday of George Washington. Designed by John Flanagan, this quarter became an enduring symbol of American coinage. By 1985, the Washington quarter was a staple in everyday transactions. It wasn't something people thought twice about. It was just another coin in their pocket. But as we've seen time and again, even the most ordinary things can hold extraordinary value if you know what to look for. The 1985 D Washington quarter was minted in Denver, as indicated by the D Mint mark on the coin. That year, the Denver Mint produced over 519 million quarters, a staggering number. So, what makes a single coin from this massive production run worth $1.2 million today? To answer that, we need to dig deeper into the specifics. First and foremost, condition is everything when it comes to coins. Most coins in circulation get nicked, scratched, and worn over time. But a small number are preserved in pristine condition, either because they were kept as collectibles or simply by chance. These coins are graded on a scale by organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS. A grade of MS65 or higher is considered gem quality. However, the record-breaking 1985 D quarter we're talking about is an MS68, nearly perfect. The rarity of such a high-grade coin cannot be overstated. Out of those 519 million coins minted in Denver, only a handful have survived in this condition. This scarcity is what drives the value sky high. Collectors and investors are always on the lookout for the best of the best, and they're willing to pay a premium for it. But there's another factor at play here: the market demand. Over the years, coin collecting has grown in popularity, with many collectors focusing on modern coins. The 1985 D quarter is a perfect example of a modern coin that has captured the imagination of collectors worldwide. Its high-grade rarity, combined with the story of its rise in value, makes it a must-have for serious enthusiasts. Now, let's talk about the sale that shook the numismatic world. In a recent auction, a 1985 D Washington quarter graded MS68 by PCGS sold for an astonishing $1.2 million. This wasn't just a random number. This was the result of fierce bidding by collectors who recognized the coin's unique combination of rarity and condition. It's a reminder that even a coin that was once worth just 25 cents can become a $1 million treasure under the right circumstances. So, what should you do if you think you might have a valuable 1985 D quarter? First, examine the coin carefully. Look for the D Mint mark on the obverse, just below the date. Next, assess the condition. Is it shiny, with minimal scratches or wear? If you think it might be in excellent condition, consider having it professionally graded. This step is crucial, as a third-party grading service can authenticate the coin and assign it a grade that collectors trust. It's also worth noting that not every 1985 D quarter will be worth a fortune. Coins with lower grades or significant wear are still common and hold only a small premium over their face value. However, if you do find one in exceptional condition, it's worth investigating further. This story of the 1985 D Washington quarter is a reminder of the potential hidden in everyday items. Coins like these can be found in old collections, rolls of change, or even in circulation. It's a treasure hunt that's open to everyone, and who knows, you might just strike gold. Before we wrap up, let me leave you with a final thought. The value of coins isn't just about the money. It's about the history, the craftsmanship, and the stories they carry. The 1985 D quarter is a symbol of how even the smallest pieces of our past can hold incredible significance. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of rare coins, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Let me know in the comments if you've ever come across a valuable coin in your collection or change. Who knows, the next $1 million discovery could be yours. We're diving into an incredible story that has been making waves in the coin collecting world. We're talking about the 2002 D Mint Mark Mississippi quarter dollar. Yes, that humble piece of pocket change could now be worth a staggering $1.3 million. Sit tight as I break down exactly what makes this coin so valuable, what to look for, and why collectors are willing to pay such a fortune. First, let's take a trip back to 2002. This coin was part of the 50 State Quarters program, a series that celebrated each state with unique designs. Mississippi's quarter, as many of you may remember, featured two stunning magnolia blossoms, the state flower, along with the words, "The Magnolia State." Now, these quarters were minted in 3 locations: Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco. The D Mint mark signifies that the coin was struck in Denver. While millions of these coins were produced, only a very small number have become exceptionally valuable due to unique errors or pristine conditions. It's not just any 2002 D Mississippi quarter that's worth $1.3 million. It's specific rare variations or minting errors that drive the price up. Let me explain. Coin errors occur during the minting process and can include things like double dies, off-center strikes, or die cracks. For the Mississippi quarter, collectors are particularly interested in coins with a clear doubling on the lettering or details on the magnolia flowers. This phenomenon, known as doubling, happens when the die used to strike the coin shifts slightly during the minting process, creating a layered or doubled appearance. Additionally, coins that were perfectly struck and have been preserved in pristine condition, graded as MS68 or higher by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, are in high demand. These high-grade coins are incredibly rare because most coins from everyday circulation show signs of wear and tear. Now, let's talk about the big headline. Recently, a 2002 D Mississippi quarter in near-perfect condition was sold at auction for a jaw-dropping $1.3 million. This particular coin was graded as MS69, making it one of the finest known examples. What's truly fascinating is that these coins are so rare that even finding one graded as MS68 can fetch tens of thousands of dollars. For perspective, most 2002 D Mississippi quarters in average circulated condition are only worth their face value of 25 cents. However, if you find one with the right characteristics, you could be holding a small fortune in your hand. So, how can you tell if you have one of these valuable coins? Look for the D Mint mark on the coin's obverse side, just below the "In God We Trust" inscription. Inspect the coin closely for any signs of doubling, particularly on the lettering or the magnolia blossoms. Check the coin's condition. The closer it is to mint state, the better. You may need a magnifying glass or a jeweler's loupe to see these details clearly. If you suspect you have a valuable quarter, consider having it professionally graded by a service like PCGS or NGC. These services can authenticate and grade your coin, which is essential if you want to sell it for top dollar. You might be wondering why someone would pay $1.3 million for a quarter. The answer lies in the world of numismatics, or coin collecting. Serious collectors are always on the hunt for rare and unique coins to complete their collections. The combination of rarity, historical significance, and the coin's pristine condition can drive prices to extraordinary heights. For many collectors, owning a coin like the 2002 D Mississippi quarter is about more than just money. It's about owning a piece of history. It's a tangible connection to a moment in time, a conversation starter, and a trophy that few others in the world possess. Now that you know what to look for, how do you find one of these rare coins? Start by checking your spare change. You never know what might be hiding in a jar of old coins or a roll from the bank. Coin shows, flea markets, and online auctions are also great places to search for rare quarters. If you're serious about coin collecting, consider investing in tools like a coin magnifier, a guidebook on U.S. coins, and proper storage supplies to protect your finds. The story of the 2002 D Mississippi quarter is a perfect example of how something seemingly ordinary can turn out to be extraordinary. So, the next time you come across some pocket change, take a closer look. You might just strike gold, or in this case, $1.30 million. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let me know in the comments if you've ever found a rare coin, or if you'll be checking your quarters more carefully from now on. We're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, focusing on a unique piece that's turning heads in the numismatic community, the 2021 D Mint Mark quarter dollar. This coin, while seemingly ordinary to some, has recently reached a staggering market value of $1.4 million. That's right, a quarter worth millions. So what makes this coin so special? Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll understand why collectors are willing to pay such a fortune for it. First, let's talk about the coin itself. The 2021 quarter dollar was part of the U.S. Mint's America, the Beautiful Quarters program, which began in 2010 and ended in 2021. This particular coin features the final design in the series, celebrating the Tuskegee Airmen National Historic Site in Alabama. The obverse side of the coin features the iconic image of George Washington, while the reverse depicts a powerful image of a Tuskegee Airman pilot with the words, "They fought 2 wars," inscribed beneath. This design pays tribute to the brave African-American pilots, who fought not only in World War II, but also against racial injustice. Now, let's focus on the Mint Mark. Coins with the D Mint Mark were struck at the Denver Mint. The Denver Mint has a long history of producing coins for circulation, and the D Mint Mark is a crucial detail for collectors. It signifies where the coin was made and often plays a role in determining a coin's rarity and value. So, how does a 2021 quarter dollar with a face value of 25 cents end up being worth $1.4 million? The answer lies in rarity, condition, and errors. Rarity is one of the most significant factors in coin collecting. While millions of 2021 quarters were minted, certain coins stand out due to unique circumstances. For example, some coins may have been part of a limited release or struck with a rare die variety. In the case of this particular quarter, experts believe its value is tied to a combination of a rare error and its exceptional condition. Now, let's talk about errors. Mint errors occur when something goes wrong during the coin's production. These errors can include double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet flaws. For the 2021 D quarter, the error in question is a significant die variety that creates a noticeable difference in the coin's design. This variety is so rare that only a handful of these coins are known to exist, making them incredibly sought after by collectors. Condition is another critical factor. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect coin. The 2021 D quarter that sold for $1.4 million was graded as a 70, meaning it was in pristine, uncirculated condition. Achieving this grade is no small feat, as it requires the coin to have no visible imperfections even under magnification. So, Why are collectors willing to pay millions for a quarter? It's a combination of history, rarity, and the thrill of owning something truly unique. Coins like this are more than just pieces of metal. They're artifacts that tell a story. They connect us to the past and remind us of significant moments in history. For the 2021 D quarter, it's not just about the coin itself but also the legacy it represents. If you're wondering how to spot one of these rare quarters, here's what you need to know. First, check the mint mark. Look for the D on the obverse side of the coin. Next, examine the design closely. If you notice any unusual details or features that differ from a standard 2021 quarter, you could be holding a valuable error coin. Finally, consider the coin's condition. The better the condition, the higher its value. It's worth noting that finding one of these coins in circulation is extremely unlikely. Most of them have already been discovered by dedicated collectors or were preserved in mint sets. However, if you do come across a 2021 D quarter, it's always worth taking a closer look. Who knows, you might just have $1 million coin in your pocket. Now, let's talk about the broader coin market. The value of rare coins has been steadily rising in recent years, driven by increased interest in collecting and a growing appreciation for the artistry and history of coins. Coins like the 2021 D quarter are prime examples of why numismatics remains a fascinating and rewarding hobby. If you're new to coin collecting, my advice is to start small and educate yourself. Learn about different types of coins, their history, and what makes them valuable. Invest in tools like a magnifying glass and a coin guidebook, and join a local coin club or online community. The more you learn, the better equipped you'll be to spot valuable coins and make informed decisions. In conclusion, the 2021 D Mint Mark Quarter Dollar is a remarkable coin that has captured the attention of collectors worldwide. Its combination of rarity, condition, and historical significance has propelled it to a jaw-dropping market value of $1.4 million. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just starting, this story is a reminder of the incredible discoveries waiting to be made in the world of numismatics. Thank you for joining me today. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with fellow coin enthusiasts. Alright, let's dive into the fascinating world of coin collecting and talk about the 2003 P Mint Mark Maine Quarter Dollar coin. This coin has been making waves recently in the collector's market, and for a good reason. It's valued at a staggering $1.5 million. That's right, one single quarter could potentially be worth more than your house, your car, and maybe even your retirement fund combined. So what makes this coin so special? Let's break it down. The 2003 P Mint Mark Maine Quarter is part of the highly popular 50-state quarters program launched by the U.S. Mint. If you remember, this series began in 1999 and ran until 2008, with each state getting its own unique design. For Maine, the design features the iconic Pemaquid Point Lighthouse, a schooner sailing in the background, and pine trees, symbolizing the state's maritime heritage and natural beauty. But while millions of these coins were minted and circulated, there's something incredibly unique about this particular piece. What sets the $1.5 million quarter apart isn't just the design or the mint year. Instead, it's an incredibly rare error during production that makes it stand out. Coin errors are a big deal in the world of numismatics, which is the fancy term for coin collecting. Errors can happen for several reasons. Maybe the die was misaligned, or there was a double strike during minting, or even something as simple as an impurity in the metal. These errors are like fingerprints, giving the coin a one-of-a-kind status. And that's exactly the case with this Maine quarter. This specific coin, minted in Philadelphia and bearing the P Mint mark, has a unique error that has collectors scrambling to add it to their collections. Reports suggest that the error involves a misstrike that resulted in a doubling effect on the coin's features. Doubling means that some of the details, like the lighthouse or the schooner, appear duplicated or slightly offset. This makes the coin extremely rare and highly sought after. But rarity isn't the only factor driving the price. Condition is equally important. In the coin world, we use something called the Sheldon scale, which grades coins from 1 to 70, with 70 being a perfect, uncirculated coin. The $1.5 million Maine quarter is graded as a near-perfect specimen, making it even more valuable. To put it simply, this coin is a perfect storm of rarity, error, and condition. Now, let's talk about the market value. Why is this coin fetching such a jaw-dropping price? The answer lies in demand. Coin collectors and investors are always on the hunt for unique pieces that tell a story, and this Maine quarter checks all the boxes. It's rare, it's tied to an iconic U.S. Mint program, and it has that special error that sets it apart. Auctions and private sales have seen the value of rare coins skyrocket in recent years, especially as more people view them as alternative investments. You might be wondering, how can you find one of these rare coins? First, check your change. Yes, you heard me right. Rare coins have been found in pocket change, coin rolls from the bank, and even old jars of coins tucked away in attics. If you come across a 2003 P Maine quarter, take a close look at it. Use a magnifying glass or a coin loop to inspect the details. Look for doubling on the design, especially around the lighthouse or schooner dot. If you think you found something special, your next step is to get it professionally graded. Organizations like the Professional Coin Grading Service or Numismatic Guarantee Company can authenticate and grade your coin. Keep in mind, this process isn't free, but it's absolutely worth it if you think your coin could be worth millions. So what's the takeaway here? Coins like the 2003 P Mint Mark Maine quarter are a reminder that treasures can be hiding in plain sight. Whether you're a seasoned collector or just someone with a jar of change at home, you never know what you might find. This story is proof that even a humble quarter can turn into a life-changing discovery. Keep searching, stay curious, and who knows, you might just strike gold, or in this case, silver. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into rare coins, collectibles, and market updates. Who knows?